So when it comes to this anime, the she professes herself Pupil as a wise man, like I just do not know how to feel about it. I am not having the worst time watching this anime, episode number 3 in itself, and just kind of where we are so far with the anime. Like I am not having a bad time watching it, but at the same time, I don't like it. It's so hard for me to wrap my brain around just all the things that are being left behind and all the things that it's trying to do. And a lot of times I'm pretty decent at turning my brain off and just kind of enjoying the anime giving me something. But the times that I'm able to kind of make that switch is during certain anime on like, for example, like 300 Slimes, right? Is it doesn't necessarily want you to take itself serious. It just kind of wants to tell a story, and it just wants to kind of like put a bunch of shenanigans out there. But this anime specifically, like I have this feeling kind of like at the pit here that it's like this anime wants you to take it serious, and it wants you to like really deep dive into it and understand everything that's going on, but it's doing a bad job at explaining it, if that makes sense. So like, and I'll talk about what's good about it too, because there is some good. But the main problem I have so far is we have Solomon, who was the king, which was her friend before. They've done zero. They've done nothing for us, the viewer, for me, for you. They've done absolutely nothing for us to explain what the hell happened. Why is she here? Solomon at some point refers to the wise man, and he's able to check and see like, oh, it looks like they're still online. It's like, okay, so you all got isekai into this world, but did everybody who was playing the game get isekai into this world? Was it just the wise man that got isekai into this world? What the F is going on? And why can you check if they're still online? In the same kind of like period, it's like at some point Solomon specifically stated that, oh, I've been here for I don't know, 30 years, 300 years, something like that. A long time. He's been there for a long time. And in no way, shape, or form did they indicate, okay, I've been here for a long time, but I can still log out, you know? And or he's like, I've been stuck here for a long time. And then you have the other girl, the one with the red hair, who appeared 20 years ago or 10 years ago or something like that, and she appeared after the fact. So, and then you have our character Mira, who appeared current time. So it's like their timelines are slightly thrown off and slightly different. So I'm assuming that they all got isekai here, but they don't necessarily say that. And the other big problem that I have specifically is the fact that they're saying that, oh, well, he can check other online availability, other people. So like, okay, so they can still keep track of each other. And what about the other players? Was it just these 9 chosen few who were isekai into this world? Like, we just need that to be explained. And for this dude, this Solomon guy or whatever, for being here for so long, you're telling me like this whole time, I get that you were busy, bro, keeping your kingdom, but like you didn't investigate any of this. But then he seems to have knowledge of all this other stuff. It's just so infuriating. And that's what makes this kind of like a drag and not great to watch, is because of all these plot holes that are purposely being left and just kind of not being touched on whatsoever. And it's just so frustrating as a viewer to kind of be watching this. It's like, okay, well, am I taking this seriously or not? Now, the good part of it is because there is positive and there is good. That's the shit that sucks, and I just don't like it. And that's kind of what's making me really not vibe and like with this anime. It's like, if they just spend 5-10 minutes, like half an episode, quarter of an episode, just kind of explaining that, you know, like we're 5, explaining it like dumb, like, you know, I'm a dumb viewer, explain it to me, like throw it out there, like just take 5 minutes to do it. I would have such a better time with it. Because what's good about it is the character Mira herself is starting to grow on me as a character. The one line here where she was like, I'm weak to these kind of plot lines. Like, I genuinely like her so far as a character. I enjoy her summonings. I like that she summoned a Valkyrie this episode. I like that she has a big heart. You know, I like her expressions. I think she's pretty funny. She has funny moments, like when they came across a zombie this episode. I think that she is enjoyable, and she's a really good character to watch. And she is growing on me. This episode, what it also did good is it actually did really good at pulling my heartstrings. I freaking cried a little bit at the stupid ass quest line with the brother and the dying sister. Like before I knew it, I had like a little one little lone soldier of a tear rolling down. I was like, yo, for real? Did this stupid ass anime just make me cry? And normally anime is like really good to make me in like it feels like some kind of feeling, but this did make me feel. And then what broke up that feeling was when Mira was like, "Oh, I'm weak to these kind of plot lines." I was like, "Me too, Mira. I'm weak to these plot lines too. They get me every time." So like, I'm at odds with like, do I like this anime? Do I hate this anime? Like, I have these conflicted feelings because like half this episode I hated, and the other half I thought was excellent. So it's like, if it just didn't take itself seriously, and if it didn't kind of introduce all these, if it just said, "Yeah, we got isekai 30 years ago. We're all at different timelines," and it just moved on from that. I'd be like, okay, but then don't do the online stuff. You know, it's like, just pick something here. I don't know. Am I alone on that, though? Like, let me know what you guys think about the anime so far. That's really all I have on this episode. I think it was really good and really bad at the same time. And that's kind of my confliction, and that's kind of my inner conflict with the anime in a whole. Is it has moments of being good and enjoyable moments, and then it has like, because of what it's trying to accomplish and the story is trying to tell, it wants you to take that part seriously, but it does a horrible job at telling you and telling me anything. So just all that in general, I'm just really frustrated with when it comes to this anime, and that really pisses me off. But let me know if I'm alone. Let me know if you think this is fantastic. Let me know if you think that I'm off base. Whatever you think, let me know that in the comments below. And tell me what you thought was good about the anime too, because, you know, positive vibes are always good too. I don't want to just be negative because it's not my intent, but I have to be critical, you know? So let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next week for episode 4 of She Professed Herself, Pupil, Wise Man, whatever the hell it's called. Peace out, guys.